Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 2 of Emerge, your 30-day yoga journey with Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu, and today we are focusing on embracing ease. So we're just going to move through a nice, gentle flow that helps us get the juices moving a little bit, but definitely doesn't jar the body around. So we're going to start off nice and easy. Come down to your knees to a nice kneeling position, bringing the big toes to touch, opening the knees nice and wide, and crawl those fingertips out towards the front edge of the mat, reaching them as far as you can. We take an inhale in, and exhale, we bow the forehead down to the earth or towards it. Allow the elbows to remain nice and active here. Maybe you tent through the palms, allowing for a beautiful stretch in the chest, in the shoulder girdle. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale in. Long exhale out. Maybe you sigh it out. Another deep breath in. This time on the exhale, allow the elbows to come down to the mat. Allow the arms to soften. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And perhaps here you contemplate the mantra, I am open to ease. I am open to ease. Beautiful. On your next breath in, we're going to rise on up, coming all the way up to an all-fours position. We're bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders. We're walking the knees underneath the hip points, centering ourselves on our mat, spreading our fingertips nice and wide, doming through the upper back body, pressing down into the tops of the feet. See if you can hug the navel into the spine. Make the neck nice and long. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're going to drop the belly, shine the heart forward, the crown lifts. See if you can feel the skin of the front body stretching. And on an exhale, we're going to round through the tailbone, curl up through the spine, and allow the forehead to drop towards the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhale, round it through. One more time. Inhale, drop that belly, shine the heart forward. Deep breath in. And exhale, round it through. Allow that crown to drop. Come back to a nice neutral spine. We're just going to bump the hips to the right. And we're going to take our gaze to the left. So we're going to look past our left shoulder, perhaps at our back, at our left toes. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the right side body. One breath in. And on an exhale, we'll bring it back through center and take it to the other side. Hips bump to the left. We take our gaze to the right, looking past the right shoulder. Beautiful. Feel that beautiful stretch in the left side body. Inhale, come back to center. And we're going to take it to downward facing dog. So walk the palms forward a couple of inches. Curl the toes under. Send the sits bones up high and back. Downward facing dog. Right away, begin to pedal it out, bending through one knee and then the other, grounding down through the fingertips. Take pressure out of the wrists and see how that translates up the arms and into the back body, allowing you to melt your heart towards your thighs just a little bit more. Breathe nice and deep. Beautiful. Find some stillness. Let's take a deep breath in together. Exhale, melt that heart a little bit more. Beautiful. Bend the knees generously. Belly comes to the tops of the thighs. We inhale to look forward, and we exhale to take baby steps. Roll through the fascia of the feet all the way to the top of the mat. We land in a forward fold with feet hip-width distance apart. Bend the knees generously. Drape the belly over the thighs. Clasp opposite elbows. Let the neck become nice and loose. The head dangles. Maybe you sway side to side. Maybe you walk the fingertips from one side of the mat to the other. Find some organic movement, starting to work it out through the backs of the legs here. One more breath. Beautiful. Let something go. Then we'll bring the fingertips to the mat if they're not already. Bend the knees generously. Drop the hips. And on an inhale, we'll slowly start to rise on up. Finding a mountain pose. Stacking up through the staircase of the spine. When we arrive, we shine the palms forward. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears. Feel those shoulder blades glide down the back body. Lift from the inner arches of the feet. Lift the kneecaps. Tone the quads. See if you can get your center underneath you. Beautiful. Stand up nice and tall. Maybe roll through the feet. Sort of find how your weight's distributed. Distribute it evenly. Beautiful. On an inhale, we're going to reach up towards the heavens. Exhale, palms kiss together and come down towards the heart. Beautiful. Interlace those fingertips. We're going to press the palms forward, up and back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're floating the fingertips down. Palms come together. We interlace the fingertips. We press the palms forward, up and back. Maybe you find a bit of a back bend this time. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Beautiful. Last time, palms come together. Interlace those fingertips. Press the palms forward, up and back. Deep breath in. And this time we're going to swan dive it forward. Spread those fingertips wide. Lead with the heart. Come all the way back down to your forward fold. Beautiful. This time on your inhale, slide the palms to the tops of the thighs. Hug the elbows into the side body. Crown reaches forward. Tailbone reaches back. Soft bend in the knees. Exhale to bow. Wonderful. Fingertips come to the mat. We step one foot back and then the other. We find a plank pose. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Dome through the upper back body. Drop the hips a little bit. Lifting from the inner thighs. We inhale in here. Come onto the tippy tiptoes. And we exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come onto the tops of the feet. Slide the palms in line with the rib cage. We inhale to lift the head, the neck, and the shoulders. Rising up into our cobra. Exhale to bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. And exhale to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Beautiful. Bend those knees generously. Belly comes to the tops of the thighs. We inhale to look forward. And you can do baby steps again, or you can begin to practice hopping or floating towards the top of the mat. Find yourself in a forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, so maybe the palms come to the shins this time. Nice length in the back of the neck. Exhale to bow. Root to rise. So this time we're sending the fingertips wide to come up. We're reaching all the way up towards the heavens. And we're exhaling, hands to heart. Beautiful. Take a hot second here. Get your center underneath you. Feel your weight in your feet. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Maybe you tuck the chin just slightly. Wonderful. On your next inhale, we're interlacing the fingertips once again. Pressing the palms forward, up and back. Deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we're going to take the left toes over towards the right side of the mat, lifting up out of the earth. So left toes are around behind us. And we're leaning our torso, leaning the fingertips over towards the right side of the mat. Getting a beautiful side body stretch here. We inhale in. And exhale, come back through center. Keep those fingertips reaching up towards the heavens. We inhale in. And on the exhale, we walk the right toes around to the left side of the mat. We stand up nice and tall, push up out of the earth, and reach the palms towards the left side of the mat. Inhale in. Exhale, we'll walk that right foot back through center. One more reach with the fingertips. Maybe you look up. And exhale, we'll swan dive it forward. Beautiful. Inhale for your halfway lift, palms on the thighs or the shins. Hug those elbows in. Exhale to bow. Fingertips come to the mat. We step the right toes back, just the right toes. We pivot on the back foot so that foot is at a 45-degree angle. We're aiming to have the right toes pointing up towards the top right corner of the mat. Ground down through all four corners of the left foot and slowly rise on up, finding your warrior one. Beautiful. Ground down through that right foot. Play with how the heel is placed so that you can shine those hips towards the front edge of the mat. Beautiful. Peel back with this left hip crease. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the fingertips up towards the heavens. And exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Find a big beach ball up overhead. Beautiful. Inhale to reach. Exhale, palms come together at the heart. You got this. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the fingertips out. Open the heart, really reach, reach, reach. And on an exhale, we're going to bring the left arm underneath the right. We're crossing at the elbows, bending the elbows, and finding eagle arms. You either bind once or twice. So find what works for you. We inhale to lift those elbows up high. Maybe we find a bit of a back bend. And exhale, we bow forward, curling through the spine, rounding through, bowing our forehead towards our knee. Beautiful. Inhale, rise back up. Find those eagle arms. And exhale to release. Fingertips come down. Inhale, reach them up towards the heavens. And exhale, float the fingertips down to the mat. Plant the palms, pivot on that back foot, step the left toes back, find your plank. We inhale in here, and we exhale to lower all the way to the belly. Beautiful. Come onto the tops of the feet. Inhale to rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank, and we send the hips up high and back for a downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Long exhale out. Plant the left heel, and on an inhale, we'll lift the right leg high, lifting from the right inner thigh. See if you can dial the pinky toes down and square the hips. We inhale in again. Exhale, we bend that right knee, bring it all the way up and through, knee to nose. And perhaps we lower the back knee to step the right toes up between the palms. Beautiful. We're going to lift that back knee, pivot on that back foot, bringing it to a 45-degree angle, making sure those toes are pointing sort of up towards the top left corner of the mat, grounding down through all four corners of the right foot as we rise up. Find our warrior one on this side. So peel back with the right hip crease. Play with the placement of that heel. We're not opening up into warrior two. We're doing a warrior one. So we want those hips shining towards the front edge of the mat. Beautiful. Inhale to reach the fingertips up towards the heavens. Exhale to relax the shoulders. Find space between the palms. Pinkies forward, thumbs back. We inhale to reach. And we exhale to float the fingertips down to the heart. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we'll open the arms nice and wide. Reach, reach, reach. Really open that chest. And on an exhale, we're bringing the right arm underneath the left this time. We're crossing the elbows and finding our eagle arms. Lifting the elbows up high. Maybe we find a bit of a back bend. And on an exhale, we round it through. Bowing the forehead towards the knee. Beautiful, strong stance here. You got this. Breathing nice and deep. On your next inhale, we'll rise back up. And exhale, float the fingertips down. Nice. Inhale to reach. Exhale, float the fingertips all the way down to the mat. Pivot on the back foot. Plant the palms. Step the right toes back. Find your plank pose. We inhale in here. And we exhale to lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale to rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow it down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Long breath out. Bend the knees generously. Belly comes to the tops of the thighs. We inhale to look forward. And we exhale to journey to the top of the mat. Hop, step, do-si-do, yogi's choice. Forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Root to rise. Send those fingertips wide to come up. We reach, reach, reach. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Soft knees. Inhale to reach. Maybe you find a bit of a back bend here. Exhale, float it all the way down the midline. Inhale for a halfway lift. Palms to the shins or to the thighs. Exhale to bow. Beautiful. Fingertips come to the mat. We step one foot back and then the other. Find a downward facing dog. We take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Gently lower the knees down to the mat, finding your tabletop position. Swing the legs to one side, any side. Come back to your seat. We'll send the legs out long in front of us. Toes pointing up towards the heavens. We're grounding down through the tops of the thighs. Maybe we move the fleshy part of the buttocks aside. We sit up nice and tall, finding that beautiful line from the crown to the tail. Inhale in. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Beautiful. Bring the palms together. Interlace the fingertips. Find a steeple grip with the index finger and the thumbs. Then we'll send those fingertips out in front of us. Fierce gaze past those thumbs. We inhale in. Exhale, point the toes, and slowly, slow as you can go, roll it all the way down to your back. Beautiful. Coming all the way down, nice and slow, engaging that core. When you arrive, we'll reach the fingertips out past the crown. Big full body stretch. We reach, reach, reach. Inhale in. And exhale, we'll float the fingertips down, hug the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a great big hug here. Maybe you peel the nose up to the knees. Maybe you rock side to side. Give yourself some love. Nice. Then we'll lower the head back down. We'll bring the palms to the knees and allow the legs to become nice and heavy. Feet are reaching towards the mat. The lower back should feel nice and flush with the floor here. Nice release. You can stay here. Kick, kick, kick the feet. Just feeling that sweet release. Or if you'd like to, you can keep the knees together and start making big circles. Articulating through the sacrum. Just feeling that sweet release in the lower back, reversing your circle when you're ready. So nice. One more breath here, just to work it out. Wonderful. Then we'll bring the knees back to center. Lift the shins parallel to the ceiling. Reach the fingertips out long beside us. We take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, we're going to allow the knees to drop all the way to the left. So the left leg kisses the floor. We're stacking the right hip over the left, reaching the palms out beside us, seeing if we can keep grounded through that right shoulder. Perhaps you look past the right shoulder at the right fingertips. Don't worry if your right knee isn't touching the left knee. Everybody's different here. So just allow your body to be where it is at today. Take one more breath here. And on the exhale, we'll float the knees back through center and take it to the other side, allowing the knees to drop to the right. Maybe you find this side easier. Maybe you find it harder. See if you can keep that left shoulder grounded. Perhaps you look past the left shoulder at the left fingertips. Feel what's happening in the lower back. One more breath here. On the exhale, we'll float the knees back through center. Give ourselves one more great big hug. Lovely. Then we'll send the legs out long, finding our most precious pose, Shavasana. Open the heels nice and wide. Open the palms face up beside you, allowing the armpit chest to breathe, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, melt completely into the mat. Let the hips become really heavy. Let the shoulders become really heavy. Maybe you tuck the chin just slightly, find that length in the back of the neck. Allow the arms to become nice and heavy. The legs to become nice and heavy. I am open to ease. I am open to ease. Let your body feel supported by the earth. Take one more moment here to do absolutely nothing. You've earned it. Beautiful. On your next inhale, let's bring the palms together at the heart. One more moment of sacredness and intention here. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Go team! We made it through day 2. We'll take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, we'll bring the thumbs to the third eye. The light in me honors, cherishes, and is in awe of the light in you. Namaste.